A fine girl will just put her iPhone 16 Pro Max or her good Android phone, go on TikTok with her good hair and just be doing things. And most men are there watching at you people. All right? What do you guys think you're doing? That guy will slide into your inbox.
To get what?
A conversation begins. The lady was selling.
Just selling something.
She was selling herself. Now, some ladies sell wisely. They attract you. You chat them. They're nice. They say, well, you look like a father to me. If I have been looking for a father, my father died since. And the way you talk, before you know now, you are now fathering that one. You know?
Wise.
You know,
That's
she has not
wisdom.
kicked you away, that she got you as part of her circle.
Welcome to your all-in-one podcast show, where we speak to heal, to teach, to inform, and to educate. Get ready as we dive into today's episode. My name is Britney Fonki. You can call me Fonki Speaks, your favorite host.
What's popping, phenomenal people? It's good to have you here once more. And I'm super excited, as always, to be here with you. But today, I am extraordinarily excited. Why am I? Because it's about to rain down bliss and stars in the house. My guest today is an enthusiastic entrepreneur, a passionate world creation gospel preacher. He is a real estate guru. If you want to do anything in the field of business, you want to be an entrepreneur, you aspire to know what it means to create wealth at its maximum. It is my guest. Ladies and gentlemen, he is my brother from the same tribe. I'm super excited. Ladies and gentlemen, it's no other person but the incredible John Etta, in the person popularly known as Star Daddy. Ladies and gentlemen, Star Daddy in the building.
You already know.
You know what's up, my people?
You already know.
Wow, Star Daddy, thank you so much for coming.
The pleasure is mine.
Wow, as you can see, it's a very rich atmosphere. I decided to blend in with Star Daddy because he's a petticoat man. His brand is not for a petticoat. So let's look. I like Star Daddy. Thank you for coming.
The pleasure is mine.
How do you feel today?
I feel excited, especially, having this conversation with you today.
Thank you very much. I am equally excited. Thank you for driving all the way here. I wanted to say this on camera. Star Daddy is a very benevolent man. He came here, he drove me from where I went to take him. I want to pick somebody, but he decided to pick me up. Yeah. I'm driving to my studio and then still bought us corn. We ate corn here, my people. Thank you, Star Daddy. So to the people who are watching and to people who do not know, who is Star Daddy? Who is Mr. John Etta?
John Etta is an inspiration.
Yeah.
Right now, that's how I define myself.
An inspiration.
Artist, entrepreneur, community builder, social media content creator. Those are things I do. But I just want to be an inspiration to my people.
Talk about artists. I started as an artist.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was just showing the producer here behind the camera my video.
Oh.
And I knew he knows my song.
Oh.
But he didn't know I was the one, so he was because of the way I've been able to, transition, metamorphose to becoming this entrepreneur that you guys see today.
I'm curious to know, how was the metamorphosis journey? Is it metamorphosis? How did it metamorphose from music to entrepreneur?
Yeah, it wasn't really easy. But I would say we thank God for grace.
Yeah.
For the confidence, because it needed a lot of confidence, to embrace this new reality that I'm living today with every passion that I've got, you see.
Yeah.
And I realized that as an artist, I was using my writings and my voice to entertain. And now I'm still using my voice and my writings again to educate and in a way that's entertaining.
Yeah.
You see? So I think I'm still doing the same thing.
All right. So where did Star Daddy come from? The name Star Daddy.
All right. All of my kids are very talented. From Otang to Bisong to Edwelty to Prince. They're very talented kids. And my friends realized that and they started calling me Star Daddy. Also the fact that when I was an artist, I was a producer to many artists.
Okay.
So many stars have come through me. Recently, the last 2 artists I signed, you have Moose, you have King Kum. Yes.
Wow.
So
Yeah, that's huge.
sign them under my mentor's record label, Ocha Production. That, so basically more stars are going to come out from this daddy.
So you have it done, Jazzy. You have it star daddy. Of course, more stars will be coming up. You have so many initiatives, communities, business that you run.
Yes.
Tell us about that. Like, how do you manage? In fact, what are the businesses though? I know you run.
All right. That is being considered sometimes as a shortcoming.
Oh.
But recently I had to embrace it because that's who I am.
Okay.
I'm a serial entrepreneur. And a serial entrepreneur is someone who is not stuck into one business. Right?
Okay.
But out of the criticisms and the suggestions that a lot of people have given me, those who are ahead of me, that have been telling me, no, you need to be good with one thing.
Yeah.
I agree with them to a certain extent.
But
now my nature does not permit me to work just on one thing. So it was difficult. Someone is advising you on something that is very true.
yeah, and then
At the same time, your personality. Because
declines.
when I work on one thing at a certain point, I'm bored.
Okay, so you decide to be flexible.
I decided to be dynamic.
Dynamic.
However, their advice helped me to reduce it
All right.
to a couple. If not, I would have been running about 100 companies right now.
What a passionate man. Very creative.
So right now I'm running just a few, like some 8 initiatives. I mean,
Can you name them?
yeah.
to
So
us?
we have Jangiku, our credit union.
Okay.
We have the 1% Club. Those are the 2 major companies.
Okay.
And I realized that, for Africa to go ahead, what we need more are not even companies,
Oh.
not even businesses. We need communities. What many people do not know is that Facebook is a community. So
That's right.
what I actually do is I don't create businesses or companies. I create communities, and the communities produce businesses.
You
So
create communities produce businesses.
businesses.
Oh, no, then the VIP winners community.
Yes. So we have the VIP winners community. We have the 1% Club is a community. Even the Jangiku is a community.
That is a company.
Yes. That became a company.
Wow. From a community to a company.
The community still exists. We have meetings every Sunday, 7 p.m.
Wow.
Non-stop, and we've not had a failed week without.
So you have a very large community.
Yes, we have the John Etta fan club. We have Jegweb Jangi.
Okay.
We have Africa United. We have the cybersecurity company and community as well.
Still you worded that.
Yes, so these are the initiatives that we run, and all of them. If there's no community behind a business, I don't do that business.
If there's no community, you don't do that. Because community sustain the business or
Exactly.
make the business work.
I just believe that I cannot achieve anything great alone, and nobody has ever done it.
Sure.
So if I'm supposed to do it alone, I won't do it. That's why the focus is more on the community before the business comes. No community, no business for me.
How do you do to build a community? Like, you have a very large community. When we talk about Star Daddy, I was telling him, we see the people before we see him. When you mention Star Daddy, it's a people, not a person.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you manage to build these people to have a large community that it keeps growing every single day?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's because
do you-
I'm not in the business of money. I'm in the
Okay.
business of people.
Wow. Business of people, not the business of money.
So there is this adage that you are most powerfully positioned to serve the person you once were. So I was this guy who was frustrated, not having clarity, negative, lazy, and broke. Poor. Not even broke, poor. I'm still broke though.
There's a difference.
Yeah, but there's a difference.
They are richly broke, sir.
No, I'm wealthily broke.
Oh, wealthily
Yes.
broke.
So
Wealthily.
I was poor.
Wow.
And that was a permanent state.
Oh.
So if I look at myself today, we thank God for His grace, because without Him, I don't think we'll be here,
Yeah.
for allowing me to overcome all of that. And I always remember the person I once was.
Who
Let me
are
put
you?
him-
Who are you?
That person that I said was lazy, negative, entitled, poor,
Entitled.
frustrated.
Entitled is a bad thing.
Yes, I was entitled because I was like blaming every other person except myself.
The blame game.
So that guy still exists. He's somewhere in Moliko. He's somewhere in Kumba, Fiango. He's somewhere in Tarikun, Bamenda.
That's true.
He's somewhere in Kwen. He's somewhere in Bambili. He finished school. He does not know what he can do. He thinks being a good boy is enough. Because to me, not scamming, being truthful, just getting along.
Yeah.
I thought just being a good boy was enough. I even thought even being intelligent and smart was enough. But no.
It's not enough.
Not enough.
What is the... Where does the magic lie?
The magic is into being teachable.
Teachable.
So what I knew was not enough. So I had to become the person who want. Okay, let me go now, right? There is what they call the recipe and the sequence.
Yeah, masterclass.
Yes, you can have all the ingredients, but if you don't master the recipe, the soup will not be good. You've been cooking egusi soup, right?
Yes.
Between the egusi and the okra, which one goes first?
We have the egusi goes first.
Goes first. Now, if somebody has all the ingredients and they put the okra first, they've messed up the soup.
That's true.
So same with life. You have to first become the person who can do the things before you can have the result. And most often, we want to have the things before we start doing, then we're thinking of becoming, and it never happens. We get stuck and we blame it on everyone else except ourselves. So once I understood that sequence, I had to pause everything I was doing. I was into so much music, I had to stop it, got into so much personal development. I read the book Think and Grow Rich 200 something times. I listened to the audio book more than 300 times. And that's not the only book I use that method. I call it the psychic method, where you download the content into your psychic, into your subconscious mind.
You start living it.
Yeah, you start living it. Now, sometimes you are seeing me, this young guy talking to you right now, then maybe you are talking to Napoleon Hill.
True. I thought salary something. That's true, salary. I said you're the only entrepreneur I know who looks like what they
Yes.
like. You represent. You look bodily nice. You represent what you preach.
Oh wow, I'm blushing.
You represent what you preach. Honestly, so like you said, you become a living expression of what you consume.
You consume, yes.
What you read, what you dissected into your system.
Exactly. I had to rewire,
Yeah.
reprogram, reprogram my subconscious mind for success and wealth creation. So I have to first become. So when I became, at the time that kicked me out of my apartment here in Douala, so I went back to Boya. I was living with my dad. And everyone had left. Every one of my brothers that were successful, even the younger ones. And I was in the house with him. And I was having calls, doing affirmations of millions and things like that.
Wow.
And the calls when I'm talking with my friends was about 150 million, 200 million. And when I finish, I'll tell my dad that, okay, that fish, we need to buy tomatoes for 1,000. Please give. And he was a retiree and was like, I just heard you talking about 150 million. Is this man crazy or what?
Are you asking money for fish?
For fish. So what he did not understand is that the man has moved within.
Yeah.
All right?
It's not about the present.
It's not about the present situation. Fast forward, I think like 1 year after, my dad was admitted in the hospital. So when my brothers were already there, and when I entered inside that place,
everything shifted.
I came, when I saw my dad, I greeted him. He was in a very funny state. So I stood there and I called the nurse that was close and I said, please call everybody here, including the doctor, to come very fast. My brothers were like, what's happening?
You want to make miracles? You want to make miracles?
When they came, I told the doctor, are you the doctor? He said, yes. I said, okay, I'm John Etta. That is my father. Money is not the problem. I want him to be restored within a week. I said, money is not the problem. I need 2 nurses here, stand by.
What an audacity. It's the audacity.
I said, okay, is that understood? He said, yes, sir. I left, I went out, and I was on the phone. When I came back, my father raised his hand and greeted me, and he squeezed my hand. So when he was strong, fast forward, I came home to greet him. When he saw me, the first thing he said, strong man. So
strong man.
And what he does not know is that it was during that time that I had to do that work from the place of a mindset that changed everything.
Wow.
So what I'm telling people is I don't rush to want to do the things, have the things. Focus on becoming.
Becoming it. When you become
So how do you become? It's a mindset. It's a mindset. How do you get the mindset? You have to reprogram it.
Constantly, right?
Yes. If I can give this information, but if people really want implementation, they have to come and pay for mentorship.
Yeah.
And I'll give them what I used. It's a science. Anyone who uses it succeeds.
It's tested and it's proven.
Yes.
Guaranteed.
Exactly.
Wow. Talking about your dad, how do you manage to balance business and family? You're a married man.
That my dad right now is of late.
Oh.
He passed it on, I think,
Sorry,
October.
so sorry, sir.
Blessed memory right now.
Oh.
But he lived till 96 years old. Yeah,
That's a good age.
yeah,
though.
that's a good age.
It's a good age.
So you were asking about life.
Balancing life and family. You're a married man, you have children. How do you balance? We always see the business. Start daddy the businessman, start daddy the entrepreneur. How does start daddy the father, the husband looks like?
There is no balance.
Oh, there's no balance.
And I'm telling young people, quit this thing of trying to have
Create the balance.
work-life balance. That's a myth.
Wow.
Doesn't make sense.
Tell us about that.
It's because you can never achieve anything worthwhile if you don't go all in. So there cannot be a balance. Right now, there's no balance in my life.
Okay.
I'm into this business. You know about the gated community projects that we are running, right?
I think I stumbled on
There's Jangiku that we are running. We're trying to build a capital of 1.6 billion with a fan club. There's a lot going on. Every week I need to help one entrepreneur raise a capital of at least 1 million francs through the Web Jangi. How do you want me to be balanced? There's no way I can be balanced. Now, I told my wife that, hey, sweetheart, will you prefer me to be at 5 p.m., 6 p.m. lying on this sofa watching the news? And when you ask
for something.
for something I cannot afford, or you want me to go out there and kill it, so that your son will be inspired that his father, is a billionaire. He's making things happen. He's one of the most influential young Cameroonians. So that you can charge your phone in Dubai and take breakfast in London.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Billionaire goals.
Which
I like
one?
that.
She said,
I like
no,
that.
go and hustle, go and hustle. So you see, this work-life balance is a scam.
It's a myth,
And nobody
like-
should fall for it.
It's a myth.
Yeah, go all in into what you're doing. There should be no balance. The money is the balance.
Oh, the money is the balance.
Yes.
The money is the balance.
Yes.
That's very deep, though.
Yes.
That's really deep.
The money is the balance.
So when there's money, there's a balance
There's a balance.
automatically.
My son was like, Daddy always come home late. I say, yes, because I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a CEO of companies. And that's why I want to inspire you to be a man. Yeah, my job is to provide.
Okay.
I pay for your school fees. All your birthday, you always love flashy birthday parties. How do you think I come about that?
Wow, Star Daddy.
So I want you to be like me. A man is a hunter. You need to go out there and provide and protect the family.
Okay.
Now, if you have 2 hours with me, ask me questions and I will teach you how it works.
Okay.
But us, the men, we are hunters, but we're not meant to be staying in the house. Your mother is in the house to take care of you guys. I can come once in a while to be with you guys. Whatever time we have is luxury to spend together.
Okay.
But I'm here for a purpose. I have to live my purpose. You are my son. You are not my only purpose. There are so many people out there that I need to impact. As young as he is.
So I'm tempted to ask about the relationship with your child. How do you build it? Like you said, they don't see you often. You come late. How do you manage that?
Sometimes they don't even see me at all.
So how do you build a relationship with them?
No, he's always saying he wants to be like me.
Okay.
And that's when I knew that I've succeeded.
Wow. He does not feel like you're too upset, but he really wants
Every day, even until the mother was like, why do you want to walk like your father? Why are you trying to talk like your father? Be yourself. I said, no, allow the young man. You understand? He has found a model in me, and I think I'm a reference enough. Allow him mirror me. Who else do you want this young man to mirror?
The mother.
So always it's like, Daddy, I want to be like you. Daddy, I want to be like you. Because he will turn on the phone, he will see me in a very, not normal, not in a normal way.
Yeah, not the daddy in the house.
Yes.
This one is now started.
Yes. He will put on the TV, he will see me.
Wow.
And stuff like that. And he was like, my dad is different. When I visited them, because right now they're not around, recently, during the weekend, the younger one ran and called his friends. Come, my daddy is around. Come. and the camera.
He wants them to see his role model.
Yeah, that is what. Okay, imagine that was a scammer.
They will still see you, but then
No. But there's no legacy in that. No pride.
Yeah.
Nothing to emulate.
Even those who build houses, those who
Yeah,
build
of course.
businesses.
They're ashamed. Can they tell that kids what they do? When I have big conference, I'm there with my children. You've seen them
Yeah,
in one of the pictures.
I've seen the horse.
They're standing there and they're emulating, and that's why their confidence, everywhere they go, people say they're too confident.
Too confident. Like they double standards. They double standards.
Yes, and if I should leave them with one thing, it's confidence.
Wow.
Confidence is the best gift that I've given my kids.
Confidence.
And that's all what I needed. That's what was putting me behind. That's what delayed my success for 15 years. Lack of confidence.
15 years? So
Yes.
you were down for 15 years?
Yes, I was suffering from low self-esteem and I did not know. Even you are suffering from low self-esteem. But yours is better, far better
Of course.
than your peers. But I can still pick an element of it. You still have like 20. I have like 5 remaining to cure.
And that's out of experience.
Yes.
The experience matters.
So you have like 20, but the average Cameroonian has like 90. Yeah,
Low self-esteem?
low self-esteem.
How can you pick that?
I pick it, I can just look at you, your demeanor, the way you look, the way you talk, the things you talk about.
Okay.
You know, how many Cameroonians have you seen mobilizing 1,000 Cameroonians and ask them to be saving 1,000 francs? And every year they should double that so that together we can raise 1.6 billion capital. And after that, each one of them should come and borrow 5 million francs from me. How many Cameroonians do you know saying that?
I know Star Daddy.
Okay. Okay, the 1.6 billion here.
No, it isn't.
Yes. But do you know what will bring it here? Confidence.
Wow.
Confidence, nothing else. I talk as if it's already here.
It's the bonus for me.
Okay, I've done this before and again and again. You see that Jangiko?
Yes.
Today we've had like a cash flow of almost getting to 700 million francs. But we started with 100 francs.
100 francs?
Yes, we're saving 100 francs in 2017 every day. 100 francs every day, 100 francs. Fast forward, we are here. You saw the office now.
I saw it.
Yes.
Very beautiful.
And it's just the beginning. We're
classy.
about to explode. If you ask me what's the strategy, I'll tell you confidence.
Confident.
That's all.
Knowing how to talk.
Just believing. That thing that you're talking about has already happened in the world in infinite intelligence. That is God. And there is abundance there. You see, everything in this beautiful studio was once in someone's mind.
It's true.
Now it's here.
It's here.
So what do you want?
Just believe and then be confident.
Go for it. Talk about it. People usually say, oh, Starady, you share your secret on social media, your life, all your plans, your strategy. I say yes. Because if you don't speak it, you can't have it. I don't work in silence, you know now.
I know, you're very loud. Starady. That's loud. Everybody must know that you are loud about your business.
Yes,
you're loud about
I don't have a lot of secrets.
Yeah.
I have some few, like any,
Starady.
very few, like 2%.
2% secret.
98% is out there for everybody to see. Now, let me ask you a question. Can you trust someone you don't know?
No, I can't.
So why do I want people to trust me when they don't know me? They don't know what I think. They don't know the vision. That's why I give them everything. If I think about something today, I put it online. Now, why?
Okay.
A lot of people have corrected me, directed me, suggested better strategies just on the comment section.
Oh.
Because some people are building in silence and are building nonsense in silence. By the time the finished product is out,
it's nonsense.
It's obsolete. So the reason why I'm putting this now for you and the producer to hear it is that if I'm wrong, people will tell me.
That's true.
Your opinion matters to me.
How do you manage that critics when you put something out and people start criticizing? How do you manage it?
I've always been criticizing. Sometimes it's painful. In the beginning, it was much more painful.
Have you ever deleted a comment?
Yes, I've even blocked someone. I delete always because I don't want to get into the situation where I have to insult you back. I'm so blessed. And for 15 years, I've not watched a single movie. I cannot watch a movie where people are fighting. It took me time I love Francis Ngannou's story so much. That's why I was watching boxing.
Wow.
But after him, I stopped. I changed my algorithm that no boxing kind of content should come to me. So I guard my mind as if my life depends on it.
Don't watch movies.
Yes, my kids cannot watch anything that people are fighting, gun, blood is out. No, they'll turn their faces. I've trained them like that.
Why did you do that? Is it that?
Because everything is in the mind. I feed my mind with billion-dollar ideas and possibilities and good things, glad tidings. I prefer to look at a sexy lady than to watch a war, two people fighting and beating themselves out.
You better watch a sexy lady.
Yeah, better I see a sexy lady spinning with a red gown. I'm like, oh, and in a very good.
A married man over that.
Yeah, that is better.
Okay.
Especially when you're doing it around luxury.
Okay. Not twerking.
As you're saying married man, is it not good for me to think like that and to imagine my woman doing that?
Wait, let's talk about that. You prefer to watch another lady doing, not your wife doing.
No, so that that is a mind. I'm playing. This is what they call auto suggestion. If I'm just saying, it's people who have already acted that, right?
Yeah, they have.
If I see that, I'll watch it. If I see people fighting war, I will not watch that one.
So
that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I'll watch that one because it has a positive effect on me.
Okay. I see.
You see?
But the other one has a negative effect, so you don't watch it.
I will not watch it.
You don't watch it. Okay.
Don't carry it in your own way that you want to carry.
It makes more sense. I get it.
I'm very innocent. You want to spoil me now?
Daddy, the innocent man, my people. Oh wow, that's beautiful.
Yes.
Star Daddy. Now I want to ask you something. Now you're building a community. You've always been doing that.
Yes.
Have you ever had a clash with some of your people?
Yeah, of course.
How did you manage that?
There is nobody who ever becomes successful. I was a bit naive, but when the thing hit me, they told me that's the journey. There's no billionaire who is out there who has not sustained a lot of betrayals, rejection, disappointment from the people they love the most and supported the most. So when I realized that's the journey, if you're going to be a billionaire, that is going to be your journey. Make peace with it. And when it comes, sometimes it's not easy. It's heartbreaking. That's why you see, each time I say billionaire, I see scars.
A lot behind the smiles.
Yes. If you look at them carefully, you'll see. No matter how handsome, fresh they look like, you see scars. Those scars, they betray us. There have been many you don't even want to know.
How do you handle them? Like how? I know it's so hurtful, so painful, but you keep showing up.
Yes, the next minute, I recreate myself, turn the page. My secret, I'll share it here. I feed myself if I meet anybody in the morning. You came to my office, you didn't pay attention. On my door, it's written, CEO does not receive anyone before 12.
Okay.
Because that's the time for me that I need to feed myself. I need to charge my mind very well. And when I come out, people are like, this guy is always enthusiastic. This guy is always happy. This guy never has a down moment.
You fed your mind.
Fed my mind. And everyone can do that. I don't see why people are going through depression. I don't go through depression.
Is it that it's not, you don't go through depression?
No.
Is it not?
Depression is luxury. Men, a real man, I think women could have the luxury
you
to
say
be in
it's
depression.
luxury?
Yes. But for men, how can you be depressed?
Should a man not be depressed?
No. Leave depression for women. Man, let's go make it happen.
Wow.
Let's go kill the marketplace. There are lands to be sold, houses to be sold, cars to be sold, businesses to be created, lives to be impacted.
Not really.
Hello?
Hey.
You don't have time.
To be
There is
depressed.
those strategies to be studied, negotiations to be made,
Okay.
teams to build,
Wow. So
people to train. When you even have the time to say you're depressed, you have made me have clapped on this podcast.
no, it's okay. Cloud. I mean, Cloud. No, I feel you. Like
Yeah.
we know many men go through that. So is this?
That's because they are weak and lazy. They're not a real man.
So if a man
you
is
have to
depressed,
become an alpha male.
so is that really a positive? Is that positive?
Yes.
So are
Do
you?
you feel like crying? Okay, cry and move on.
Okay, they should cry and move on.
And move on. It's okay to cry. Me, I cry sometimes. If I laugh here, I'll cry. My eyes are anything emotion brings tears.
Yeah.
So if I laugh,
You cry.
yes, tears will come out. So if I go into sadness, tears will come out. But that does not mean that I'm going to stay there for 1 hour. No, it's going to be for.
So a man should not be depressed.
No, why can you be? It's luxury. A man was not meant to do that.
So who said that?
And women will not be attracted to a man who is depressed.
So we love it too.
No, that's because you guys are used to weak men and you keep creating them.
We create them.
Yes, weak men. The ladies of today create weak men. You give them free sex.
Hey.
Yes.
But we heard men love sex, so.
Yes, but you give them free. A man should be able to take care of you. He should be a king. Treat you like a queen before you get down with him.
So we create lazy men.
Yes.
By giving them free sex.
Free sex, and they sleep. You give them food, they sleep. They watch TV, they watch football. There are books to be read.
Wow.
There are strategies, meetings. We need to build this country. We need alpha male to step up. Men should rise up.
So some people think alpha males are toxic men. Eh? Like you are saying now that a man should not be depressed.
Yes.
We know people go through seasons in their lives. A man who just lost his house, has gone through things. Haven't they
If
ever
you
been
have money, you call one very beautiful chick to be massaging you. You are taking some good wine and you're talking with your very good friend and asking him for strategies. How do we solve this problem?
What about a poor guy who does not have money?
He should go and get a job. If he does not have a job, let him get some skill up himself and he can become self-employed.
My goodness. Okay. I'm surprised to hear this. Guys, you don't have to be depressed. There's a lot to do, man.
We're at war.
Wow.
So how can you be a soldier? You know, the John Etta fan club is an army.
Yeah, it's an army. I know now.
We have colonels. So how can you be at war and you are depressed? They'll come and kill you now.
You die.
You die.
They bury you.
So what do you want a 5-star general to be telling people that you should be depressed? Oh, don't worry. Life like this, there are ups and downs. No.
There's no up and down.
There's no up and down.
There's only up.
Up. We are going.
There's no down.
We win or we win.
Either we win or we win.
We win.
There's no losing.
No losing.
There's no failing.
No. Failing is part of the process.
Failing is not losing.
No, it's not losing.
Okay.
Failing means you just fail. You just need to get up, dust yourself, and keep moving.
And losing is where you decide not to even fail.
When you give up, when you
give up.
You allow the opinions of others, like you asked me, develop a thick skin. I've developed a very thick skin.
Yeah, you don't.
Yes. So, on that social media, you know now.
Yeah, I know.
They're even just afraid now.
Bulletproof mindset.
Yes, because if the army comes for you, what will you do? And I cannot just.
The army will shoot you, eh?
So
don't try.
So I'm on my lane. However, I still get bullied. You see, but I try to manage it. You know, I say, why this man find me Lavana?
Yeah.
I just take it. I say, well, let me either delete or I block you. Move on. I don't have time for negativity.
Wow.
I'm full of love. I think my name would have been Star Daddy Love.
Love. Star Daddy Love.
Yes.
Love Star Daddy. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Love Star Daddy.
Because what people don't know is that word is a product of love.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It is.
Anytime you see a wealthy person, that person has a bunch of love within him.
Really?
Yes, all wealthy people are good people. Very nice, very benevolent. All 100%.
So why do you say that? Most which people we know are not they are not like the way I'm saying.
So you are talking about people who have money.
Okay.
You are talking about rich people. You can be rich and very poor, desperately poor.
Okay, wealthy people.
Wealthy people
have love.
Yes, a lot of love.
Because the wealth is not even measured by money.
Money, not at all.
Oh, beautiful. Now, very, very analytical.
Yes.
Powerful.
Once you understand that, you get to know how to position yourself.
Smart. Started. There's something you said to me when we're just discussing. Now you said to me, and then you come like it's a shock. You told me one time I was asking you about while I withdrew from me being a journalist and coming to that space because many men was coming to me that let's should have sex, like they want us to get intimate for me to have some things, and I stepped back and you said something. I was really worried.
What's that?
Yeah, that sex is a leverage system in this our business.
Yes.
Like ladies, honestly, I was caught up. Like it took me on her back.
You were disappointed in me?
Yeah.
What did I say?
That ladies actually leverage on it to become to go where they are. Are you for it, or what do you think about that? What did you
I'm
say?
not for the fact that you need to sell your body for anything.
Yeah.
Because a woman is so blessed with a lot of potentials that she can use that to go anywhere. However, we need to understand the difference between sex and sexual energy.
Okay, sexual energy.
Yes.
Please tell us about that.
So if you read the book Think and Grow Rich, chapter 11, it talks about the transmutation of sexual energy. I use it a lot. That's why I cannot allow I have a lot of fat in me. If I leave myself carelessly, I'll grow fat. So if I grow fat, I lose my sexual energy.
Okay.
It's called physicality.
Sexual energy is physicality.
Yes.
All right.
So that's why you see this.
Arms.
Yes, it has to be like that. By the time the arms are getting weak, I need to go and pump again, because to be the man that leads people, you need to reflect in you.
True.
Your body, your demeanor is a language. That's sexual energy. I'm using it as a man. How come you, a lady, you cannot use it? Now, a lot of men should chat you. You should be happy. Now, if poor men are chatting you, you should be disappointed in yourself. You should ask yourself, why are billionaires not chatting me?
Only poor people.
Only poor people. Because you are a product, you have to sell yourself. And sell yourself very expensive.
I heard you attract only who you are.
Yes. So you can attract billionaires. Now, if you see a billionaire, right? You need to really be sincere with yourself. What are you bringing on the table?
That table matter again.
Yeah, so this man is stressing everything, buying you a new car, sending you on trips. I don't want to get down. What are you talking about, my sister?
Hey. So
you want to eat your bread and have it back?
So they
okay,
should...
wait. When he's going to have sex with you, are you kidding? Are you kidding? The same sex that you are giving to those quarter boys for free? Same girl that is saying no. Keep your body sacred. I'm not asking anyone to go and do prostitution. But use your sexual energy, the way you dress, the way you talk, the conversations you have. That is sexual energy. They call it the transmutation of sexual energy. That act is biological. It lasts only 2-5 minutes, right?
Yes.
You must not, that act, don't do it with any kind of person. Do it with your boyfriend or your husband. But use your sexual energy as a woman to get whatever you want.
Wow. Sexual energy.
Yes.
So it
Some
doesn't
people
have
will say,
to...
I'm sending guys to go and do prostitution, no. Or to be slave queens, no. It is what everybody is doing in secret and bringing it out in the open. That is a formula for success.
Does it fall under manipulation?
No.
Okay.
It falls under strategy. You selling yourself the right way.
Strategy.
Yes.
In the way you look, the way you talk.
Because see, let's face it. Every lady needs, women are looking for 3 things in a man. Handsome, loyal, wealthy. Unfortunately, no man has all 3. The man who is handsome and wealthy is not loyal. The man who is loyal and handsome is not wealthy.
Okay. So they're not, you cannot find anybody with the 3.
No man has it.
Okay.
So some men are struggling like me. I'm struggling to have all 3, but I'm seeing the struggle.
Do you mind sharing?
Yes, now I've totally shared it with you now. I want to be wealthy, I want to be handsome, I want to be loyal. But now, handsome, maybe checked.
Yeah, checked, of course, very checked. Clearly checked.
Wealthy, checked.
Checked.
No, on the way. Now, loyalty, I'm trying my best.
Wow.
You see?
That's very, very honest.
And it's a school. You know, I'm learning. Because to be loyal means that you have to make another person very happy all the time. Feel loved and comfortable all the time. Sometimes I have a hard time to keep myself happy, loving, and so on. Myself, I have to do it now for someone else. I have to do it now for someone else. So it's a struggle.
Wow.
Then you know the way you people nowadays, you people can distract young men.
How do we do that?
You know, by your pictures, today the position has changed.
It's not more the way it used to be.
It's not on the street anymore. A fine girl will just put her iPhone 16 Pro Max or her good Android phone, go on TikTok with her good hair and just be doing things. And most men are there watching at you people. All right? What do you guys think you're doing? That guy will slide into your inbox.
To get what?
A conversation begins. The lady was selling.
She's selling something.
She was selling.
Selling something like
Yes, she was selling. She was selling herself. Now, some ladies sell wisely. They attract you. When you come, they sell their projects to you. They sell their products to you.
That's smart.
You chat them, they're nice. All right? They say, well, you look like a father to me. If I have been looking for a father, my father died since. And the way you talk, before you know now, you are now fathering that one. You know?
Wise.
You know,
That's
she has not
wisdom.
kicked you away, that she got you as part of her circle. Because smart women know that their success is in the hands of the men in their life.
The men in their lives.
Yes. So the man in your life is not the man that you are dating. That's what most women don't know.
No, but that's true. That's very true.
It's in your father, your uncle, your brother, your cousin, your
male-
colleague in the office
male
who's a
friends.
male friends. So as a woman, you need to hold the men in your life very powerfully.
Yes.
As a man, you need to hold the women in your life very powerfully because your success is in your hands. That's how God made it.
Okay, the success of a man is in a woman's hand.
Yes.
The success of a woman
It's
is in a man's hand. Oh.
If you don't know how to do it,
You will be broke.
okay, like right now, if you're supposed to get me a personal assistant, a male who is more suitable, a male or a female?
A
Sincerely.
personal assistant.
Yes.
I'll think a girl.
Good,
Yeah, she will be the best.
good,
A lady.
good. So you are very sincere, and it works for everything. In all our institutions, women are in leadership, handling all the money, operations,
They're the
everything.
managers.
Managers,
they're the
sales directors. Go to all the banks, UBA, you name it.
Yeah.
Front desk women. Last time I saw CCA, the inauguration, and the top 3 managers were women. Do you think it's by coincidence?
Not at all.
It's strategy, because it's founded by a man. That man's destiny, he knows that it's in the hands of the women. It was founded by a woman.
The
The
woman
woman
is-
destiny, the woman in the men.
Oh,
So once you understand that,
that's deep.
yes,
Wow.
somebody is chatting you, you are just like, oh, this guy. No, that guy,
Just keep him close.
keep him close. He has a lot to give you. You can benefit a lot and you can make him your friend. I've never seen a man shoot a lady because the lady refused him,
It's
turn
true.
him down.
The people who do that are childish though.
Yes,
Very
but
childish.
it's very few. Sometimes we leave all the good stories and talk only about the one bad one.
And that's
you know,
not good.
Men have been so kind to women, so benevolent, so generous, so empathetic and compassionate to women. That's why you see women are very beautiful and happy out there.
Because some men.
Yes, all those grave Brazilian hair you will see.
No,
The cars, most of it is men.
What about the people?
So people should give us some credit
Yeah.
and
of course.
love us more, encourage us. We're going to do more.
Of course.
Because great men know that money spent on beautiful women falls on a human investment.
That's right.
All right.
That's sad.
So you guys will be praising us more so we can do better.
Of course, we will. Your place. Wow, started.
Yes.
In summary, you said a lot of things, and I picked a lot of lessons. I cannot lie.
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying me. I was seeing you like one bad man now. Thank you. So, in summary, for people who are coming up that's striving, and maybe you said you don't believe in intellect. Intelligence alone will not make you
Yes, not at all.
wealthy, right? What can you say to these people who want to
Become.
become?
Work on your mindset and maintain a positive mental attitude. I call it PMA.
PMA.
Yeah.
Positive mental attitude.
Yes. That alone will change your game. Then, if I should say one more thing, success is not in working hard or smarter. It's in connecting harder. It's a business of relationship.
Connecting harder.
Yes. One person came into my life and turned my business from 10 to 1,000 in 3 months.
3 months.
Yes.
After.
So I asked myself this question. Okay, Mr. Man, John Etta, you have been struggling with this thing for years. But see what one good connection did to you. Can't you see that this your over-intelligence and smartness,
No makes sense.
it don't make sense? Why don't you just look for more people like this in your life? And you are good.
You are good to go. You keep looking smarter. That's the point. You keep looking smarter because of
Smarter.
a connection.
Yes. So right now, I'm in business of relationship.
Relationships.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm in the business of relationship.
Become and connect harder.
Yeah.
That's what I picked. Become and become.
There are things that you need in your life. What you don't know is that it's in the hands of someone. How do you get it? Some people don't even know how to connect. Even you. Behind the camera, there's some few things I need to tell you.
No, you will. Please don't say yeah. Don't
You were
say.
saying, oh, this is. I was like, you remember that conversation?
I remember. Yeah, I remember. Please don't ask what the conversation was.
Yes.
I remember.
So some people don't really know how to open doors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And all we need to do is to learn that. Bobia did that and became the president of this nation. Ejo gave him his seat. A good number 2 will always become number 1.
A good number 2 will always become number 1.
Because number 1 will always become saturated. And we'll have to take the next level. Now, who takes his place?
It's very deep. Sir, you preached. That's like preach, preacher. Preach, preacher. That's the gospel, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, start daddy.
So it's very easy to be successful nowadays if you know these techniques. Who do you serve? Look for someone who is there. Just go and be beside them. Serve them with all your heart. It's going to squeeze 10 years in your life in maybe months.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Star.
Some people need capital. They don't know that you need to go and create a relationship with the bank. You need capital. You don't have a relationship with any bank, but you need capital.
That's right.
Where do you want the capital to come from?
You create relationships. Relationships.
It's a business of relationship. The people don't know. They think it's a business of hard work, your talent, your skill, your this, your that. No.
Thank you.
It's on relationships.
That's why we thrive. Thank you very much, Star Daddy.
You're welcome.
I think, wow, this is a whole masterclass, my people. It's a mix of fun, excitement, lessons. I cannot wait to learn my lesson after this.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes. Thank you so much, Star Daddy. Thank you for honoring our invite, for coming down to the studio. We are super excited to have you here. You have taught me a lot. I've been a loud and silent follower though. Yeah. Yes, but then thank you. I would punch you and I'll hold you like this so you tell me.
You know I'm always rooting for you, right?
Then you are always.
Right.
Thank you, Star Daddy.
You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was it from us to you with the incredible Star Daddy. You can reach out to him on all social media platforms. John Etta, Star Daddy Fan Club.
Yes,
online.
John Etta Fan Club.
John Etta Fan Club.
Yeah.
And this is Star Daddy. It's a page.
There's Star Daddy page.
There's Star Daddy page.
Especially John Etta. Just come there and the rest you get.
Yeah, and the rest it will be history.
Yeah, John Etta on Facebook.
Of course, John Etta. And thank you very much for watching. This episode was brought to you by First September Studios. Keep watching us on Abakwa TV. Do not forget, every Monday we're live on Abakwa TV. See you all next time. From us to you. Bye, guys.
We hope you learned something new that will help you at one point in life. Please do us a favor by sharing this episode with your friends and follow us on all social media platforms as Britney Fonki. From us to you. See you in the next episode. Bye.